All right, everyone. Welcome. Thank you very much for coming. We are in the, I believe, fourth chapter of Vecna the Ruin. So let's go around the table really quick. Names, passive perception, just of the characters is fine.
Mormon, it's higher now.
21. Yes, mine went up as well.
Kid 15.
I'm at level.
Should be 13.
You're at 20 for prior.
That's 50.
Hickory,
What are we saying? Sorry.
passive perception.
Something the other day.
I was at like 60. No, I changed some of the.
Lilith,
So yeah,
Like 8 levels ago.
14.
I went back.
very good.
I went back in Sorcerer and took.
And Charles 14.
Tough, and I went to Paladin and took.
All right, guys. So you guys are just home from a harrowing adventure in the Astral Sea, where you were able to make it through the portal back to the
I'm like.
Wizards 3 stronghold here in Fiddle. As you arrive, there to meet you are Illustrial Silver Hand
I have one.
and Tasha. You do not see Mordenkainen.
Is he out looking for his? What was he missing? Like everything?
He mentioned that he was missing some things. Yeah,
No, book and
his staff. His book and his staff. He was missing both of those. But he seemed to be whining about that last a couple of weeks ago. Yeah, so that would be 2 days ago. Was the last
Oh,
time.
2 days.
Yep.
Okay.
So,
he must
you guys are about to take a long rest. You're here in the parlor area. There's a library. There's a workshop. You're able to spend a little bit of time here taking that long rest, getting ready for your next adventure. Who has the second segment of these Rod of Seven Parts?
It's in the bag of plot holders.
It's always in the bag of plot holding.
I have two. I have to eat both segments.
Okay. So when you hold one of those segments, as you guys are preparing for your long rest, you get a vision.
We all do, or I do.
You do.
Okay.
And an innate feeling that you're going to a world that you've never been to before, where there are people who look like you.
Yeah.
And the other mechanical devices that you've never seen before, and giant.
Do they all have bucket heads?
Sorry. It's the team.
You're a bucket head?
That's racist.
The species is that? Sorry.
No, that was fantastic. I love it. It was horrible, but I still love it.
Sorry.
Bucket head.
I'm almost waiting.
Now I'll work towards my brain. I'm going to be like, what kind of bucket do they have in their head? There's you get several visions of this world that you're going to. You understand a little bit about Eberron, and you get the kind of the name Eberron permeates your mind from somewhere, but you don't know what that means.
Has he not told any of us about his?
I don't know. Have you?
No.
Share? Yeah. Okay. Okay.
No, we think he's just
You gonna share what you experience?
Yes, I will share.
a sentient construct.
I will share with the party.
Okay. Do you react?
Oh, yeah, it's not a place. Been a while.
Yeah, he doesn't have emotions. What do you want?
Do you not have emotions? That's your choice as a player.
It's just kind of.
So
I just go through.
I mean, you go straight to Fireball so frequently that I assumed you had some, but Robot.
He's the fire.
No, that's you're thinking Modron. No, he was also a robot.
Are we 6 secrets?
You know exactly what he's about. Why? I just
Basic understanding of emotion,
Are we at 7
not
secrets?
super emotional. Okay.
No, you guys missed a secret last week.
What's the same as data?
No, I thought we got the secret.
Yeah, I guess.
You got
we got
a
one.
We have 6 secrets.
Yeah, so 6
However, not very bright.
That's what I show.
My intelligence is based on.
We have 4 from
Data was smart.
We got 4 from.
Mausoleum.
Oh, sorry. Yeah, I accidentally invented a secret.
And then we had Gertrude's and Federer.
Yep.
So yeah, we got 6 secrets.
So it's like if we missed the secret, we missed the secret, but I thought we were at 6.
Yeah.
No, you guys are at 6, but you did miss a secret.
Okay.
There was another character in a piece of the script that you didn't encounter. So you missed the secret.
We don't know that.
No, you don't. No,
No.
your characters don't. Nope.
Does that mean we missed the big ultra thing at the end then? Missed one?
I can't tell you. I
don't know
can
if
tell
you
you
did
that
or not.
every secret you get will help. That's what I can tell you at this stage.
Yeah, no,
Let's get a sandwich.
I used to live in Eberron. Blew a hole in an airship.
So you tell these guys some stories about Eberron, as you do, Illustrio in particular. Indeed, I have in the past had what we call as wizards a blue dream, and visited such a place.
A what?
The blue dream.
A blue dream?
What is that?
It is a magical ceremony that one must undertake in order to visit certain planes which are more isolated from the multiverse than others. It is very difficult to travel there normally. However, if the staff is fascinating to you, my portal should be able to take you as if it was any other material thing. So, count yourself blessed that you don't need to use this particular method of travel. It is complicated. It involves falling asleep, dreaming yourself to a place, and then causing yourself to apparate in that place as opposed to just dreaming. Actual spell, by the way, if anybody cares, called I think it's called the Blue Dream. Or a Blue Dream. Yeah, it's one of very few ways to get to Eberron from Thorin or over to Friar. Yeah.
You can't just plane ship.
And it's not on the cleric list.
Is it on
I
anything?
can't hear you.
Is that legit?
He's asking if give me an Arcana check.
Oh, me?
Yes.
Good luck.
Can't plane ship.
No, indeed you can't normally.
10.
With a 10, you have no freaking idea what she's talking about. This blue dream thing,
You're talking about a blue dream.
So,
it seems magical.
so I was looking up, I thought Joe Satriani had
I just
flying in a blue dream. That's the first thing I thought of. Sorry,
I
my
didn't
brain
invent-
turned
I
off
didn't
for like a
invent
minute.
the spell. My apologies to those
Dream of the
music.
blue veil?
So do we?
Dream of the Blue Veil, is that it? Sorry.
So do we know if
Okay.
this would take
Yeah.
us to?
So
the-
Dream of the Blue Veil is the correct name.
Do we know if this would take us to the countryside or to the urban centers of Eberron?
I have no idea. I mean, what did you see? Give me a perception check. Or insight, if that's not
20.
dirty 20. You saw a pervasive mist and ruins of battle when you were kind of envisioning Eberron. And it implied to you that the portal that you're going to go through will lead to a place of mist where there have been a great battle. You share this story?
Yes.
Oh, indeed. There's been a great calamity there in the last few years. There was a war that lasted 100 years on Eberron. And the culmination of this war resulted in a calamity the like of which no one had ever seen on the continent before that. Of the 5 countries, that is where he's from, yeah. Of the 5 countries on the continent, one of them was consumed and utterly destroyed by a mystical force. And any creatures that were in it at the time were assumed to be destroyed or corrupted in some form or another. And now there is just a gray mist that blankets that entire country. Indeed, it was a calamity of such proportion that within 2 years of it happening, the remaining 4 kingdoms on the continent of Corvair managed to come to a peace. However uneasy or temporary that peace may be, we don't know yet, but at the moment, they don't want anything like that to ever happen again.
Now, is this anything like Ravenloft?
No.
We don't talk about Ravenloft.
Yes, that is a. If that topic comes up, I'll show school you some more.
No school what?
School you some more on it. But not today.
Oh, geez.
Above the table, that's next week.
Oh, jeez.
Or actually, 2 weeks. I think we're going to take 2 weeks on this one. Just looking at the size of the monitor.
More
Can we get it on map today?
forever.
Adventures, we can finish them July.
Universe.
Don't always.
Some good role playing. You're gonna get another waffle on.
I'm gonna try. It wouldn't be an Eberron adventure without me at least trying.
Tasha at this point looks a little bored.
Beautiful, man. We could do some more stuff. Yeah.
I don't know about you.
Kitchenware.
I'm gonna go do some shopping out in Sigil. Just if anyone wants to come along, or you can stay here and rest up for your next adventure.
Yeah, let's have a shopping episode.
What's that?
Is it Sigil or Sigil?
It is Sigil. There are some uninformed malcontents that refer to it as Sigil, but they are just rude and uninformed people.
That is the Oxford English Dictionary. I literally define the language.
Just say,
Didn't he decipher?
actually, the language of is not considered one that is defined by the dictionary, but one that defines the dictionary itself.
You're in the middle of a
I'm speaking commonly. If you wish to call it something else, that is up to you. And I have my opinions of malcontent people, which I will place on you as well. So, anyway, yes.
Figured out the ingredients for waffle mix.
Well, we were just talking about that.
Actually, I do have the list here. That was one of the things I was going to pick up when we went out into the city. Does anyone want to stay behind and study or whatever? Or do you want to all come with me?
Do you know how to make bicarbonate of soda?
I have heard that there is such an ingredient from one kind who wrote it down here, and he has given me the name of an apothecary who should be able to provide it. So, who would like to come with me, and who would like to stay here?
You just going shopping? Is that the?
Yes, I'm going to go visit a few places. There may be a few less savory elements that I need to speak to on the way. Just please comport yourselves without causing too much trouble.
I'll take it.
I was gonna stay.
Just relax here, that's fine.
I might be white.
I didn't know if you wanted to go buy something. I was gonna stay here.
No.
No.
I think he needs to go get some waffle mix.
You need waffle mix.
I am open mix, yeah.
All right, so we're going to split
I'm
the
not
party,
gonna go
which
so
is
far.
fine. I intended to do so. So who's staying and who's going?
I'll stay.
Going or staying?
What?
Let's say we're
I just raised my hand.
I know. I was asking which one you were doing.
I'm staying.
You're staying. Okay. Two of you are staying. Anybody else staying?
Is it staying to discover just how to make ultimate secret?
There are ingredients on, or instructions on how to do that Gordon kind of created while you guys were gone.
Yeah.
Precaution.
I don't know. That'd be cool.
So if you go, you can help buy the ingredients for waffle mix, or you can stay and do whatever you want to do in the table.
I'll go.
You're gonna need malt. Also.
I'll go.
Actually, roll me a d20.
God.
You know, it's something.
14.
The Eberron recipe does include malt.
Okay.
It does include malt.
Malt. It's a sweet thing. Sweet. Malt. It's good in waffles.
Well, it's malted barley, right? Ground malted barley. Yeah.
At some point, since you're a machine,
It's like caramelized grain.
you should just have your left hand do the waffle.
Yeah, I was in a monastery. I know something about
Or have like a waffle iron right here.
You're a trappist.
You know about hops. I don't know if I'd want to eat that waffle.
He's a machine. He doesn't get BO, he gets machino.
All right.
like those.
Who's staying? The two of you guys. I'm going.
All your healing is staying.
Yeah, everybody else is going?
I'm going. Yeah.
All right.
Hey, I have some healing spells.
Oh, didn't you?
Have 9.
So those of you who are going along,
gold on each space.
the first thing you notice when it's okay. One of them probably works and the other one doesn't, I guess.
Yeah.
Is that the case?
Yeah.
Testing, 1, 2, 3. Testing, 1, 2, 3.
I can kind of hear you. I don't know why.
It's not very loud. What's that?
I had another one that seemed to pick up. It's maxed out. I mean, I got it on top.
They're made out of Chinesium, so I don't know.
Like
Chinesium? Chinesium.
It's a good thing you got it now.
It's true. No, it is. It is. Although they may or may not fall into the iPhone exemption or not. Yeah. Anyway, I don't want to risk it.
Don't risk it.
Yeah. No.
That's why I bought a handheld ham radio. Once the shit hits the fan, we'll need a way to communicate.
Smoked or honey?
Huh?
Smoked or honey?
What? No, it's Spike. It's from China. Of course.
I'm groaning from all
Wait to take my bad joke and make it worse. Thank you. I appreciate it. All right. Moving on. All right. So
I'm making a dog radio.
step out of the safe house. Safe house. Well, this is a sanctuary. No, you're in a very safe space inside this house.
Oh,
As long as
You're
we
in a safe house in a safe space?
it's a
It
safe,
is a safe space. Yeah.
safe space as long as we don't piss off people.
Yes. Well, the three very, very almost all powerful wizards who run
the
the
definition of a safe space. Don't piss people off. There's a safe space.
Sanctuary, yeah. Moving on. As you guys that are on the out crew step out, the first thing you notice as you're looking around, somebody looks up. And your eyes bug out of your head as you see, not a sky, but more of the city.
So like,
It is, so Sigil, for those of you that are not familiar, is a ring city that is 90 degrees off of the plane that it sits on to begin with. But then the gravity goes towards the outside of the ring. So think ring world, but much smaller. See, this is how elegant flat earthers try to
Explain.
Exactly.
So it's Halo.
Sorry, it's
That's
So that
much
conversation
smaller.
Setting up.
It's a city, not a planet. I mean, the Halo ring has
So it's a-
the surface of 27,000 Earths or something like that. So this is a little smaller.
Oh, well, which version of the Halo?
Well,
The Beta Halos?
sorry. I'm a Larry Niven purist. There is but one ring world, and Halo is a pale imitator. So,
so we're on the inside of the ring.
what's that?
So we're on the inside.
You guys are on the inside of the ring. This is an urban environment. As you look up, there are lots of little buildings. Imagine looking at medieval London, like 1700 London from above. It's very much like that. All the way around.
How high up above?
Well, if you're looking straight up, it's probably about
I don't smell it.
it's about 1,200 feet. Oh, you can smell it all around.
God. Oh.
And you smell brimstone. You smell lots of.
Yes.
You smell lots of other chemicals. You see fiends walking down the street. You see celestials walking down the street. You see every type of creature
the safe house.
that is known and many that are unknown to you. You see things that make your brain not want to have seen them because they just hurt by looking at them.
You see,
You may even in the distance see something like a beholder floating down the street here. This is a city, and Tasha will help you guys understand this. This is a city that is controlled and offered as a crossroads to all denizens of all planes, and is under the rule of, have any of you heard of the Lady of Pain?
Yeah.
maybe.
No, not Shaw, dear. The Lady of Pain is something else entirely. She rules this particular sphere, has complete control over it, and even the gods cannot invade or change her space. Portals in or out of Sigil are not allowed unless she has personally given them her blessing. You cannot scry on someone inside Sigil. Summoning spells will actually summon a denizen that matches the spell from within the city of Sigil rather than from some other plane. This is a very special place. If you cross the Lady of Pain, I will warn you, you will be immediately whisked into a dungeon where you will learn why she is called the Lady of Pain. You will stay there for some amount of time, probably enough to cause your brain to completely break. And then you may or may not be released. There are some who have been whisked away into the dungeons who have never been seen again. So I would recommend being on your best behavior. Do not cause any fights or let any grudges you may have against certain types of creatures get in your way.
Good thing we
So
didn't
if I
bring
summon
Steven
a
away.
Warforged, you know exactly the one that I'm getting.
Something Warforged, you get kid. No, actually,
Yeah, humans are KOS.
roll me a perception check.
Perception? 11.
Nope, you don't see any other Warforged.
Do I see any other Warforged?
Give me a perception check.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Does she really have to?
said that before. He was the only one on the.
Plus,
He was the only one on Torin. You guys are no longer on Torin. Sigil, by the way, is a city in the middle of that Outlands, which connects all of the various planes. And is a planet to a certain degree. 33. With a 33, you see 4 Warforged within vision. However, they are widely scattered around the city. They are not very common, but there are a few. So, Tasha leads you guys through a variety of areas. There's a market she goes to that has food stalls and seemingly kind of some shady vendors that she does some quiet negotiation with and purchases some items. She occasionally stops in at a tavern and whispers a word in someone's ear. If there's anything that you want in the player's handbook that has a price, you find it easily as you guys are wandering the city. So any mundane items you guys are wanting to purchase, easy to find. Every mundane item is available here. No, that doesn't include guns. Doesn't include bullets or smoke powders.
Those are mundane.
What's that? Yeah. Well, smoke powder's not mundane.
No, guns.
Guns are, yeah. You can beat somebody to death with it. That's all I'm going to let you do. So, several hours of this go by. You guys get a feel for Sigil. There are also some conveyances that help move around this rather large city. I mean, we're talking probably as big as like New York City. And not just Manhattan. We're talking like out to Queens and Brooklyn kind of size. So, except all urban. So there's some like trolley car type conveyances that you take as you travel around the city. At one point, she summons an imp who guides you to a place where she finds somebody she's looking for, etc. So, Planescape in a nutshell for you guys that haven't ever been here. The two of you who were left behind, what do you do while you're waiting for the party? You have run of the place. The only person here is Elizabeth Silverhand, who seems to be entirely engrossed in a book that she's reading by the fire. She's told you there's a bedroom upstairs that you're free to use as a group.
Do you know Waiting for Godot?
Waiting for the what?
For Godot? Do you know this play, Waiting for Godot?
Godot?
Yes, yes. Let's perform Waiting for Godot. It's two-person play, perfect for you and I. We will perform this play. Yes?
Okay.
It will be good practice. Yes?
He will perform Waiting for Godot. For who? You're just going to sit on a bench and talk?
Yeah.
Okay. You're not going to investigate the place at all?
I want to find something.
Would you like-
Vecna, because I'm fascinated by the fact that this son of he is considered a very
I'm rolling
entity.
performance.
All right, you roll performance. While you after 10 minutes of sitting on the bench next to this dude, get bored and wander over to the bookshelf.
Because I thought we were doing Forrest Gump,
Give me-
so I
give me-
really messed that up.
Yeah, it's not too different.
You know, Dad, if we were
Give me an investigation check as you go look at the bookcase.
We will need more actors.
What's your performance?
11.
With an 11, you get bored also.
This is normal. It's the
But you decide,
Waiting for Godot.
you decide, Eddie,
Boring.
Hey,
you decide
buy a chariot and mount it to him.
and you go to find something else to do after about 2 hours.
I am already her chariot.
Unfortunately, I'm just going on my investigation, so I got a 12.
With a 12, it takes you a good hour and a half, 2 hours of looking, but you do find a couple of really good books on Vecna. You also still have in your possession. No, sorry, you guys sold that. But yeah, you do find a couple of books, including another copy of the Eye and Hand of Vecna that you saw before back in Neverwinter.
How much would I know? I mean, I know like say the first edition, second edition, like stuff with him. I mean, how much of that would I?
And so you get that he's a lich. His hand and his eye have been separated from him at some point in time. He has.
Do I know how it happened? I mean,
Not in detail, but they are talked of as artifacts in their own right. You do learn that he had a lieutenant named Kaz.
okay, I wondered if I was supposed to know that.
You will have learned that with this research. So he has a lieutenant named Kaz who was faithful to him and loyal for some long period of time,
Yeah.
and then betrayed him and was banished to a demonic plane.
A demonic plane.
Yep, of some sort, and he has not been seen again.
Well, that's interesting.
So, but he is now known as the Betrayer in the later portions of this book.
Kaz the Betrayer. Okay, so then the other thing was, I'm sorry if I'm.
No, it's fine.
So Tasha
Yep.
is actually Igwil.
She is pre-Igwil Tasha. She's
But I
been
know
like
her as, I mean, because that's also part of the history of where I'm from.
right.
Like,
you
she's like,
you recognize that she is not Igwil yet. Because you got to know her different at different ages in the
Okay.
Feywild.
okay.
Yeah,
So she doesn't have a daughter.
correct. And luckily, she cautioned you against spoilers. So
Oh yeah, no. That's why I'm trying to find out what I'm supposed to know.
I honestly don't know anything about Igwil either.
Huh?
But I don't know anything about Igwil either. But they did give me the point in time she's from. So
Okay.
Tasha of Oerth fame is pre-Igwil apparently.
Okay. So I actually don't know anything about that. I mean, personally.
I know very little about her.
Okay.
She there's a book called Tasha's Cauldron of Everything.
I have heard of that.
Yeah. So
Okay, so I'm sorry.
Anyway,
I'm not trying to
you're fine.
bore anybody. I'm trying to flesh out.
yeah, no, you got some good information on
Okay.
Vecna now, and you learned about Kaz. I'll even say you did a little bit of a side read into Tasha. And
Okay.
there are no books in here after that reference her as anything except Tasha. Even when you try to look up Igwil, you find nothing in the library, which smacks to you as intention. Somebody left that stuff out of the library
Okay.
on purpose.
I'm just trying to determine how much she can be trusted. This seems very true.
You know, she is definitely a strange bedfellow. She admits it herself. I mean, she's not a do-gooder.
Okay.
Yeah, she did. I believe the phrase was something along the lines of, "I find myself aligned with these do-gooders," but
Okay, so she doesn't have any pretense of being what.
oh no, she's not good. She's just anti-Vecna.
That's fine.
Yep.
I guess I. Okay.
So
All right, I probably know.
he's deep in books.
Is there a cat?
There's no cat. Well, you do an investigation check
Yes.
as you go looking for a cat.
1. This is how one catches a cat.
You wander aimlessly around for 3 hours
Try and find her.
in a place that has a total of 8 rooms.
We did one, I
I
think,
decent amount of good, but I don't think I can help you.
Yeah, no.
and see if a cat comes to me.
While you are wandering,
2,000.
yeah, with a 1, yeah, people are waiting for Godot. While you are wandering around, you do see this large parlor, library, workshop area that you've been in before. You also see that there are several
Yeah.
private chambers above,
390.
on the second floor.
I will not go into private chamber.
5%.
Was there a kitchen?
No kitchen, strangely enough.
There is no kitchen here.
No kitchen.
A larder?
Nope.
Pantry?
Nope.
A divan?
You want a couch to lay on?
Yes.
There's one of those in the parlor.
I will recline.
Okay. All right. Replicate it.
Sorry? Replicate it. I didn't know.
At some point after you've been bumbling around, Alistria looks over at you. So, are you looking for something?
Groceries?
Oh, are you hungry?
Maybe.
She creates food for you. A nice charcuterie plate with fruit.
Oh. Oh.
Did you desire something else, dear?
No, no.
Oh, beverage, of course.
Oh.
Wine or ale?
Ale?
There's a small cask and a tankard.
Carlos not appreciate very much. I gather it up and go.
If you wish, there's the room upstairs that you may use to rest in.
The room?
Yes, the same one you rested in last night, actually.
Oh,
You guys have been here for one night before.
oh, very good. I will go.
Okay? With your 2 in your investigation check. You don't find the right room the first
It was
time.
a 2 on the die.
Oh, sorry, 1 on the investigation. Yeah. So, you don't find the right room on your first attempt.
Okay.
You open the door, and a woman looks at you. She said, "Hello, who are you?"
I'm sorry, woman. I did not mean to come into this room. I was looking for my room.
Oh yes, it's 2 or 3 doors down. I can't remember.
Very good.
Could you please tell my wife that I'm waiting for? I can see it.
I do not understand what you mean.
My wife, Elizabeth. This is her place.
I don't know. I don't know of this. Is there a cat here?
No cats.
Oh, okay. All right. I go to find my place.
Roll me another investigation check. I've got her name and everything here, but I'm not going to bother with it.
6.
It's a 6. You once again fail to find your room.
Very observant.
You open a door, and for the first time in the space, there's no light in this chamber. Everything else has been brightly lit, with sconces on the walls, etc. But there's no light in this chamber.
I can solve this very simply. Sacred flame. No.
Very
I
bad.
don't believe works on objects anyway, so
Is there a fireplace?
in this dark room, give me an investigation check with disadvantage as you feel your way blindly around a room.
18.
With disadvantage?
Oh, sorry. 0. That's not possible. What?
He rolls a 1 and I get a 1. Yes. Critical fail.
No, it's a 0, yeah. 0.
You gotta make
Roll me a D4. Yes.
You fall into the fireplace while casting a secret flame and light yourself on fire.
How long before?
As you run into a table with your toe really hard, you take 2 points of damage. And by the way, you're going to take a long rest after this, so don't record it. But
Okay.
I mean, just the indignity of you just took 2 points of damage on a table.
Yes,
As you catch yourself on the table, it's covered with parchment or paper or books or something. And
I will cast create bonfire.
Jesus Christ.
Well, you're gonna finish that.
Is this incorrect?
Let's not set
you pass create bonfire.
our houses.
Is this not correct?
Nobody else is there to correct you.
How long? Wait a minute. Maybe I had a. No, I don't have.
No, you're deep in your book.
I have no idea.
Yeah.
This is my fault. This is a failing of me.
No.
Yes.
Do not blame yourself for
blame
anything you done. Yeah.
It's not me.
I should know better.
It's not me. And what I wish
Leave him alone.
cast it.
He might go on to his own devices.
Hey, you have a sword.
Welcome to a wall and put a bell on. Seriously.
You didn't want to just light it?
Fine, I will light. Oh,
Does anybody like?
You're kind of 5 foot cube of fire on the end of your torch.
I am the ingenious man.
Where did you get
I
that?
will use minor illusion
Not that
to create illusion of bonfire in the middle of
But I didn't
room.
know what you guys like.
All right.
About
Okay.
Starburst.
That Neil Star.
This will be less
Once I can
this will
see
be less game altering.
when I can see the fireplace, I will create bonfire there.
You can see a fireplace as well as several sconces of candles.
You ladies like to do.
I will create bonfire in fireplace.
Okay. Okay. There is now a fire in the fireplace. The room is warmly lit. You also still have an illusion of a bonfire.
You're welcome.
Very good.
Yeah, so you can move it around at will.
And
Right.
I will.
And by the way, you brightly lit right above the table as you look down on it. It looks like somebody who's been working on spells of some sort. Give me an Arcana check.
I will. This will come to nothing. Yes.
I expect it's much.
4. But I put plate of meat, cask, and cup, and start looking at papers and eating salami.
All right. Since you're going to take some time at it, I'll let you give me one more Arcana check.
Very good. He's 12.
Oh shit.
You're not really able to figure out a lot, except that these are papers related to magic. You also look around the room, and it is very. There's a lot of black used in the decoration in this room. And in one corner, you do see that there is a hook where there is a red coat, which matches the one that you saw Mordenkainen wearing before. This appears to be Mordenkainen.
He's there in this room. Poster for My Chemical Romance.
If they existed in here, yeah, they did.
Oh,
He's more like a Black Sabbath man.
Ah, okay. Oh, like Ronnie James Dio?
I'm thinking the red.
Oswald
Probably
Osborne?
Ozzy.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, yeah, there is
John.
there is a painting of a man biting the head off of a bat.
Very nice. Very nice. I will look at image of man with bat while I eat salami and imagine. I will use the imagination.
Give me an investigation check.
Oop, pardon.
Don't lose your one.
He's 5.
Good. Well, there you go, room. Mordenkainen's not here.
Yes, very fun. Very fun. Nice, nice.
How much
room.
longer before I can start looking for him?
How long have you been eating salami in this room?
1/2 hour maybe?
Let's get stuff on the chair.
You wander in. You started missing him, wondering where he is.
You missed me.
I did. I let you get away.
Yes. You
What
are.
have you burned?
What?
Have you burned anything?
Well, just as you see, not like
There
the.
is a nice blazing fire in the fireplace. There's a couple of logs that are being burned.
Oh, okay.
Not
I
like,
misunderstood. I thought he's.
not like the robot.
Almost did.
The robot makes many more fires than Stanislas. But I have salami, pastuma, I have cheeses, yes,
Okay.
ale. You
Now
would
you're
like?
talking, yeah.
Good, good.
Yes,
I was worried when you came in that you had approached me for something more. But you are welcome to the feast, yes?
Are you interested in the surroundings at all?
Yeah. I don't even know where we're at. So
You're in Mordenkainen's bedroom.
Hangman's.
He's got, and he's not here.
He is not in evidence. No, he is off doing some evidence.
There is his red coat over there. I don't
Red
know if you
coat?
like
Yeah,
coats.
the high collared red coat that you saw him wearing.
I always think of him in blue for
The
some reason.
collar would shape against my acid burns, which were given to me in my youth by the demons. Yes.
Demons, yeah.
So I do not like. Maybe you would.
Does anything else look out of place?
Give me an arcana check. You're as you see a bunch of papers on the table.
14.
14, they look like they're very magical papers.
Why do you roll so high? This is. You do not need to roll so high.
I don't.
Maybe ask your sorcerer friend.
Yeah, we're all gone.
With that, you give me a survival check.
Now, you wanted to go shopping, so you get what you get. I have salami.
Could ask him when he gets back.
13.
13. This is the bedroom you guys were assigned. That one's next door.
I was looking for. I saw a lady in one room, and then I came in here, and I make a fire, and then I see papers. So I sit down to eat salami.
So, this is out of curiosity. Is his book in here? Since he said he was missing a book.
There are books in here. They don't. None of them appear to be a spell book. He's been doing arcane research apparently of some sort, but you can't comprehend it.
Any Vecna stuff in here since I was already on that?
No, you don't see any Vecna related stuff.
Hey, did you know the lady next door has a wife?
The lady next door has a wife.
Yes.
I did
This
not-
is what she said to me. She said, if you see my wife, leave her some message. I don't know. And then I excused myself to come to here.
Who's her wife?
I do not have a wife.
But she did. Did she say who is her wife?
Why?
I don't know.
They make like
Oh.
She didn't tell you.
Yeah, she
Did she?
yeah, she wanted you
It's
to
Illustrial Silverheads or what?
in Eberron. Remember?
I don't know
Yes,
who my
the
wife is.
oh,
there on the floor.
yeah, that's fine.
Wait, and that when you want me to roll?
No, I have a name.
No, you're there. You're all quite new. I mean, yeah.
Before we get roused out of here, we should look at this, but I don't know.
You wanted to look around the place?
Yeah, I mean,
Give me an investigation.
I will move the illusionary bonfire closer to the bookshelf.
With advantage.
what's it?
Don't. That's
I'm as he's moving the illusionary bonfire around, giving you more light.
Oh, that actually helped.
They don't have a cost for me.
I said investigation.
Yep.
15.
Also, you are cursed.
What?
I'm cursed.
Also, you are cursed. I too am cursed today.
Well, the other one I rolled a 2, so if it wasn't for the advantage, really, that's good.
Just double check something.
When I roll 2,
I'm also going to buy 2 bags of small bearings.
Okay. I may regret
We're
it.
probably the worst 2 people in this group to be in a mage's room
it's why it's the best.
trying to investigate. Well, actually investigate. Yeah, I'm horrible.
It could be the Rangers. That would be just as bad.
What?
Investigating a mage's room.
They probably do better at investigating. I don't even do that.
Maybe.
I don't know.
We do have higher perception than you.
Yeah, but our perception isn't getting.
You could also ask a sorcerer to do Arcana
There we
checks.
go.
Just throwing it out there.
Any thorough
That's over
search.
here, though.
Okay.
Remind us when we get back.
As you are searching this room, underneath the mattress of the bed, you find a bag. A black bag
That is very
that
nosy.
weighs about 15 pounds and looks a lot like the one this guy carries around.
Bag of holdings.
Ah,
Do we have a second bag of holding?
Turn it inside out. Everything will come.
you turn it inside out. When you turn it inside out, a book and a necklace fall out of it. There is a silver chain with a sword-shaped pendant inlaid with black diamonds that appears to be worth a lot.
They have that here.
Above the table, 5,000 gold pieces.
Well,
And then there's also a leather-bound journal, which appears to be, must be magically preserved because it looks really old, but it's in perfect shape.
Maybe we don't steal from our host.
I'm just gonna say, but I want to
well, we're not going to steal. I'm not stealing, but
I want to read the book.
I do want to read the book.
You open the book.
Yes, I do.
Okay.
Neither
How much
of my
damage do I take?
I don't take any damage. It was it is otherwise a mundane book. However,
Big B's hand.
you can't understand anything in it. It's written in an alphabet that you recognize. It's written in common letters, but it doesn't seem to be common. It's some cipher. Give me a investigation test.
You will be very good for this.
Advantage. Ooh, a 15 again.
This is in some sort of cipher.
It's a what cipher?
Some sort.
Cipher.
I just like to tell you guys, I'm rolling as a -1, so I've done pretty good so far.
You don't want to know the DC to fully succeed on this check. It's not possible for you.
Well, considering 19 is the best I can do.
No one here is very smart. So
Usually they're average intelligence.
You're not here.
Yeah, you guys got shopping.
We're going shopping.
Y'all just got orange Julius. Yeah.
I'm
Okay.
As far as in my 1 point.
If I have something.
What?
DC Marines. I want to take a snapshot.
What do you have, a phone?
Anybody?
That's what I'm saying. I don't know if there's some kind of minor illusion that.
Oh, yes.
Do,
I
do
could,
you have keen mind? No.
I said,
It doesn't appear like I do. Naturally.
And actually, that's 2014 keen mind too. 2024 keen mind isn't. So.
can prestidigitation copy the text?
You can copy the mark. First, you can just grab a piece of paper and a pen and write it down.
I'm guessing true seeing doesn't work.
Nope. It's really paper and pen. Or, yeah. Yeah, pen.
Sorry,
Actually.
I can't
Magic.
It is magically preserved. But there's no other magic.
There is a magical aura of abjuration upon this tome. This is why it is protected.
All right.
Because abjuration means
Upside
protected.
is we know where it's at.
Okay, you're gonna put it back?
no,
Here, you're gonna take it.
Yeah, I can copy it. I've got a.
Okay.
I don't know how much I'm gonna get, but
Stop copying. Give me a straight intelligence check.
did you say wisdom?
No, straight intelligence. This is more about how much you can copy.
can you guide yourself?
With the 7, after about an hour, you have a single piece of parchment front and back copy from this book.
I'm probably wasting my time and your guys.
Okay?
I have nothing else. I'm gonna put the stuff back. and then
Put the stuff back, okay?
We'll put these back.
All right. Good to know.
And you got nothing to magic.
I can't afford those bills.
The book has some magic on it. Also, the bag also? It's the bag of holding. The next one?
There's some good ones in there. Very valuable. Monday.
I had fun picking that.
Anything else in the room?
Extremely no.
Okay.
The wall sconces got some magic on them, like they can turn. You can turn them on somehow, but you don't.
Oh. Well, I will walk up to a skunk.
They feel better.
You are
Could have been
fine.
What is?
So
Yeah,
yeah,
but
they
I
feel
have
better. Because it rolls 2d6 instead of a
Is
d10.
this a new wig?
What would I buy?
The sconce doesn't respond.
What would I buy for also making materials?
Oh, you were able to get so how many pounds of waffle mix do you want?
5. So I have about 4 pounds.
It
So
costs 5 silver
alright.
to buy 5 pounds worth of waffle mix ingredients compounded at the local apothecary.
I will try my best pickup line. I will approach a different torch. I like your chins. Oh, yeah. All right. Anything? No? Nothing? Okay.
Be a straight intelligence check.
Maybe we should have stayed home.
Straight one. 11.
You sure it's not a minus?
Hey, wait a minute.
I'm a
Hey, wait a minute. You're gonna do something.
Oh, wait,
I'm not
no.
gonna try to do it again.
Yeah. See.
That's my intelligence. Is,
Wait, I can.
Hold on.
Oh, no.
This is not plot relevant. This is flavor relevant.
10.
10. There must be a way to turn these on that's easy to do, but you just don't have the talent.
Yes, I do not understand what is.
Give me a straight intelligence roll.
Can I do enhanced ability so at least I get an advantage?
If you want to burn a spell slot,
Guidance.
I thought we were getting a full rest.
you are going to get a full rest, but yes.
Guidance.
I don't know how much you have left, but yeah, go for it.
I will guide you.
All right. I don't even know.
Not hear me.
What
You
is
can
it?
enhance ability and take advantage as well.
With an extra d4 because guidance.
Oh, guidance.
Yeah.
Yes, it does he not hear?
Let's assume both because
I assume I didn't know. Not that I didn't hear. Oh, and I got a 18. Well, minus 1 intelligence.
So 17.
Yeah.
With the 17, you notice him trying to chat up the wall sconces of the chandelier. You manage to put two and two together. You walk over to by the door where there's a little gem that's green on the top and red on the bottom. And you push the green one and the lights go on. You figured out the light switches in this place.
I figured out how to speak to the torches so that they respond to me.
Okay.
With your intelligence check, that's what you think. Yes.
All right, little buddy.
Hard. Bless his heart. All right, guys. Anything else? So you guys returned from the shopping outing. You acquired whatever you're going to acquire. You have a long rest, and it's time to leave the next morning to go on your next adventure. Anybody want to do anything else to prepare?
Yeah, what'd you guys do on your lunch?
I ate some salami.
We got lost.
Fun?
Do you show us the stuff you wrote down?
Yeah.
Yeah. Anybody who wants to can attempt to figure out the code.
And I'll do an enhanced.
What's your investigation?
Investigation.
Wait,
What are
what?
you going to do? Enhanced ability. What's your
Whoever's
investigation?
gonna do it.
It is +4.
I have +5 to investigation.
Well, if I'm gonna get a long rest, I can up level it so I get more people.
I don't know. You guys figure out.
Are we doing one person does investigation?
One person, this investigation is going to get enhanced ability. I'm assuming is also going to get guidance.
I have +5.
I have a +6.
All right, you do it.
Okay.
Okay.
I have a 9.
Yeah, I didn't do it.
Also, do you
You
tell
do
us
guidance
anything
as well?
else that you
Yeah,
found
+9.
important? Kind
Yeah.
of
All right. Well, I can get both of you guys. Other stuff.
Oh yeah, you level it up.
Yeah.
Ready?
Yep,
Yeah.
you get advantage as well.
And a die for
You get an advantage.
You get advantage. Okay.
And a die for
And a D4.
and a D4.
Okay.
We're assuming you're not doing it at the same time. Wow, that's bad. It doesn't matter what he rolls.
Can I do it?
Go ahead. You rolled a 1 and a 5.
Am I also guided?
Yes.
Yes.
I give my die 4 to all.
9. 26.
Wow.
With a 26, this is a coded communication between two people. You're not able to figure it out beyond that.
Jesus. That a 26 only gets you that.
Oh my god.
30. Oh Jesus. I would never be able to get a 30.
Without a wizard, you're not figuring this one out on your own. So that's what you guys know at this point. Illustrial and Tasha, or
You could have gotten it credit.
Yeah.
What's that?
I already rolled a 20. I could have got it.
so it's you guys, Illustrial and Tasha, in this safe out or the sanctuary. Let you guys have yourselves a long rest. Is there any other conversation or questioning you guys want to do? Research?
Nope.
Nope. Let's do it.
Research that pendant. Is there a way to do that?
Give me an investigation check.
Can I tell somebody else about it?
You certainly can, yes.
I'll invest.
Owl.
Somebody with a half a brain, which
Do what?
I got a 20. Nat 20.
Nat 20 plus 5.
Kit picks up a book, starts flipping through that one.
yeah, that one. What's it say? Apparently, I can't read either.
Which is great because they don't actually tell me the details of the pendant.
I probably wasted half of our game.
No, it's fine.
No, it's fine.
This is
This is the game. This is the game. The two idiots being in a room trying to investigate a mage.
yes.
This is the game.
This is
Well, I'm
D&D.
half-hearted shopping.
So what you find is that so you did a natural 20. What was your total?
25.
25? With the 25. This is a necklace that you find on a picture of Kaz the Betrayer.
Ooh, you got it.
Nice.
So we put it in the bag of bottling.
No.
The necklace is upstairs in the bag of
They
holding.
left it there.
There's no way. I was thinking. I'm a coward.
You know, did you guys find anything else up there? You guys find anything else up there?
Well, I gave you guys like I guess 2 pages worth of a book, and that
I couldn't figure it out.
that looked like that.
Take it all.
Let's do it.
No. Okay. All right. I would like. All right. I would like to go towards Warden kind of through and fly and like locally.
Okay, well, he told you where the bag of holding was, so you
Yeah.
can find it easily enough.
Hey, maybe if you guys got like a right
No,
spell
no.
or something. They even still have right.
Give me an Arcana check as you're searching the room.
19.
Don't you have
I got
a bag of holding?
Yeah, I got a +5 to Arcana.
Don't you have an empty bag of holding?
Yeah, I got an empty bag.
Can't you just do the old switcheroo, but your bag there?
I think
We don't.
You have a
want
regular
to
bag of holding that's brown. This one is black.
anybody got a bucket of tar?
All right, let's not miss.
Let's not miss one.
Find it. That's a stupid idea.
So you're a sorcerer, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Paladin?
So these
So for Paladin,
the
yeah.
papers are about spells, but you're not really able to figure out what's going on with them because just studying spells isn't your thing. Just doing magic.
Got it.
You don't study. that's not the kind of spellcaster you are. But yes, you do find the bag of holding, the necklace. You compare to the image that you saw. It does look identical
Okay.
to the necklace that you saw in the picture of Kaz the Betrayer. And yes, there is a book that is coded.
All right.
Okay. Anything else before we take off on our next adventure?
Go to Everon.
All right.
We go home.
What? We gonna leave it? Yes, please, indeed. It's been several hours. And if you could please continue trying to find the various pieces of the Rod of 7 pods.
I
You only have 2 of which, so you'll need more.
needed some downtime. I got eaten, so
It's been several hours at this point.
several whole hours.
No, yeah, you've had a long rest at this
How
point.
long do you need after being eaten?
Hey, you're fully refreshed.
Oh,
You should maybe take a feat. You know? Yeah, a feat. Like tough. Be tough.
I survived.
All right, well, but then I know
Durable.
Did you die?
I got 114 health.
You did not die.
I was trying to defend the fact that we were damage modeling.
Yeah, I got tough and durable for feats. So,
Sake of only being 3 hit points more than Omnom.
yes.
I didn't know it was that.
God, Omnom is that tanky.
Omnom is a tanky running.
Jesus.
70 hit points.
So you guys have done this. You guys have.
What?
What's a Cuddle's HP?
I don't know off the top of my head. I get to look at it.
So you guys go through the portal.
Yes.
You find yourselves in the midst of a gray mist in all directions. There is a black portal that looks like obsidian behind you.
Wait. I thought the green was blue. I thought it was blue green.
I don't get this either. Maybe you're color.
I think it's Dream of the Blue Veil was the right name.
Maybe it's blue from a distance.
And you didn't go that.
Maybe it's like a human of
I did not know which way we go. So, you guys are standing right in front of an obsidian portal. As you look out into the distance, you're standing on a hill, but you can't see more than 50 or 100 feet in front of you. Because it's basically fogging everything.
Very foggy. Is it just me or is it foggy here?
seems.
Ridiculous passive perception.
27. And 120 feet of dark vision if that matters.
Doesn't matter. It's more fog cloud problem.
That's fair.
But as you look back at the obsidian portal, you see some sort of mystical reflection of the area that you are about to encounter.
We're down here.
Yes, you guys. That is the portal.
Okay.
Towards the bottom.
Okay. Well, no, you technically don't get to see it.
Anybody who purposefully looks at the portal can also see that.
Okay.
But I assume that you just noticed it passing.
Should we not look at the portal? Is it like the sun? We shouldn't look?
Yeah, I'll look at the portal, and do I recognize any of the surroundings?
You don't. This is an area which you have not. Actually, give me a history check. There's a chance you've been here.
Right, you're like 7, right?
10.
Nope.
Yeah, I figured.
You never got deployed to the front, so
Rear echelon. Oh, you're a cook.
he's a rim.
What's a cook?
Yes, he was waffle machine.
Or you can keep this first for where you want to go next. But anyway, so what you see here
What are those?
is there are several very. Oh, sorry.
Like stated.
One other piece of information that you
Are
got
they big?
Maybe?
when you were holding the rod
I don't know.
earlier,
Maybe it's the thing that we.
and now that you're holding it, you get
It's
a
like a
vision
common-
of extremely large war machines
Like, oh, Titans?
that, and you see reflections of them in the mirror, like during the portal, of ruins of very large war machines scattered around this valley.
Do they look like kids? They look very large.
They look like Kit, except the size of Kit if he was gigantic. Like 250 feet tall.
Nobody is a bard. Nobody is a bard.
No, it's a bar. We don't have new bars.
Not in this group today.
This is a shame.
So, where would you guys like to go? You noticed there were some tents, there were some of these ruined colossi.
Just the giant thingies.
You want to go towards one of the giant things?
Yep.
By the way, the rod, if you
Where's the
hold
tent
it,
set?
does give you a vague indication that somewhere in this valley
Oh, there's like
is where
little.
you want to go.
Wait.
What do you
But it
need?
is not very.
Do we need to visit these ruins to find you some sustenance?
Can I draw a map?
I drink, I don't eat.
You draw on that.
I can take it.
From
Maybe you would eat one of these.
so we're not lost.
Yeah, I'd say it's easy enough.
Yeah, I was like, I have cartographer's tools. I can
Okay, easy enough.
Titans.
What?
I don't
we
know
have
what
a
you're
map.
saying.
These are robots that are.
So who's helming
Sorry,
the
you don't
the
have
travel?
cannibalism.
Who's?
Oh, okay.
I'm gonna have one of you guys roll me a survival check
I'll do it.
with disadvantage.
Okay.
Follow the river.
What?
Guidance.
Guidance?
And before, but still a disadvantage.
My survival, I think it's a plus 17. So
Holy shit! Wow.
Damn.
we should be fine.
I only think like 20 seconds.
Plus 17. It's 26.
You're late.
26 with disadvantage. Very good.
Wow.
I mean, I rolled chicken. 17.
So over the course,
Expertise. I mean, I only rolled a 7. I rolled pretty low.
over the course of the next 2 hours, you guys are able to move towards the first Colossus. You have to cross a river to get there. This is a gigantic warfare. It is laying here partly up against the hill.
Yeah.
Piece of this warforged is the size of a bar.
Bar?
Bars.
Barn.
So, like, I mean,
We will put your head on this body. Unstoppable juggernaut.
No.
Might not be able to the dungeons in
I'm
it.
assuming you guys want to investigate this thing.
I want to put his head on.
I will allow 2 of you to roll investigation checks, or one of you with
I
advantage.
volunteered not to.
I say he doesn't advantage. Plus 9.
Yep.
Guidance.
Plus
I will.
And then I have 23 with advantage.
Yeah. Oh no.
Plus your die 4.
23. Within 4. Yes, that's with the D.
Oh, it's with
Very good.
So, with that, again, let's see, that's going to take over the next 2 hours. You guys are able to explore this ruined colossus. It seems to be missing a key piece of it that allows it to function.
The head.
Nope, its head is intact, but there is a panel inside that appears to have been pried open.
It's the panel.
So as you are looking around this thing, there appear to be deep footprints that are triangles about yay big. They go off into the distance.
This is strange. Turn around, I open your back. Yes, we will take pieces and put in and see if the new.
I don't think pieces are transferable.
But this new robot, I think, will be better for us than you.
So do you investigate your party member? Give me an investigation check.
Are you gonna gate in a demon for him?
Or a medicine check.
Or medicine. Very nice.
Medicine on the wood metal bed.
Yeah, how do you do medicine for a...
Ooh, medicine is plus 0. It's much better.
Oh, I get good medicine. I can actually.
You can also roll the medicine.
17.
Okay.
15. That is a plus 10.
You both managed to figure out as you're evaluating whether Kit would be a good donor for whatever's
Oh,
missing.
is that what we're doing?
Yes. Yes.
There is a spherical object about 2.5 or 3 inches that is missing. Spherical, not cylinder, spherical. But a spherical object is missing. It doesn't have a part that seems to match that at all.
Somebody took the golden snitch.
Wait, you. Kit is female?
He does not have any object on his person or obviously in his person
Like a sphere.
that is a 2 to 3 inch sphere.
Yeah, like I said.
You may find other size spheres, but not 2 to 3 inches.
The layout of the panel is similar?
No.
Will his head fit in this room?
It is larger than 2 or 3 inches.
Sure.
It almost sounds like you're saying all war forts are the same.
History or Arcana.
And then put your fist in this gap.
12.
It's not this shape. 12? You remember hearing of Colossi? And that they needed something that provided them with their intelligence that is somewhat different than the Warforged, but it's compatible with your system should you find them. But it's not something you have.
So we
How big is the rabbit's head?
No!
Rabbit's head is bigger than my head. So
Okay.
Yeah, but you're a gnome.
yes.
It's not hard to find something that's larger than you.
So no, what we do is we
Ball bearing, I think.
hook it up to Kit, and then Kit is gonna be jacked.
See, I find we have found the footsteps, footprints,
Kit's
but we don't know they're triangles, so we have no idea which way they are going.
Would I recognize footprints? I'm from here. I'm gonna ask questions.
What's your passive perception?
Yeah.
You look at Kit's feet, and they're trying. And they point in the direction that he is facing.
Oh, so like the triangles on the right?
Yeah.
Like a play button.
What's that?
Like a play button.
I don't know what that is. In this universe, I don't know what that is. I'm being obtuse for a reason. Moving on.
Wait, but
They're remarkably similar.
I thought about giving him backward arrow feet, but I think forward arrow feet make more sense. So,
Do we want to? They look similar.
Yeah. Step in it and see if it fits.
let's
A little larger, yeah.
yeah, it's about it's
heart and
within
make
a
him
tolerance.
draw
It is the same size. Yeah.
to the direction we want to go.
Go that way. Well, this wasn't that way.
I will follow the footprint.
It is a good question. What are you drawing?
Are you drawing the tent? Drawing the camp?
Those are tents.
I see. They're the tents.
They're very tenty.
Very tempting. It is. What is a campfire? And a cooking pot.
All right. So you guys are going to go off to the next Colossus?
Yes.
All right.
He just got done drawing this, and now we're leaving.
What?
He just got done drawing this, and now we're leaving.
Well, he said there were more than 4 tents, so I needed to draw at least 5.
We're gone from camp now, though.
Yeah, no,
So?
we're leaving.
So you're going to want to erase that.
Do I get a draw map?
As you pass between scorched thickets,
See, that's the camp. Okay.
You do it.
Scorched thickets.
yep, I'm waiting. Give it in a sec. Come on, get cleared up.
Clearing it.
Okay, give me 2 15-foot-ish sized bushes of irregular shape. Yep,
How far apart?
about that far.
What's a boulder?
No, it's got way too many crenellations. It's not a boulder.
Or a fire.
All right. So, as you guys are approaching this pair of thickets,
Open on either side.
what's that?
Is it
Why
open
do I
on
feel like
either
we're going to
side?
need to finally troll
Yeah,
to
sure.
ask us questions?
I should write push.
Why do I feel like we're going to get a
No, go ahead and put a ridge there. There's like a little ridge or something there.
Why do
Something
I-
that forces you guys to go that direction.
Yeah, why do I feel like we're going to get like a troll that asks us their questions?
I feel like he's trying to force us to go this direction.
Bush. Nah. In the actual world we're walking through, it just has spray painted bush on the bushes.
That some Warforged has been going around labeling things.
Maybe you should write bridge.
Rich.
Way ahead of you, Charlotte.
All right, now that we've got that established,
In the middle of the desert, they probably did sand somewhere.
Cliff.
God.
All right, now that we've got our terrain established, you guys are going this direction.
Wait, how high up is the cliff and the ridge?
I'm not going to tell you unless somebody tries to climb them. In which case, they will be insurmountably tall.
I'm assuming that you and me have been pretty much the party's guides.
You?
Hey, I'm the native. You're the guide.
Wait,
Where are you going?
somewhere near the front. Wait, are we? Why are we grouping? We have room to spread it out because we all want to stick together.
Man, this would be a great time for the enemy to fireball us.
Oh, is that Cuddles?
That's Cuddles.
Because we're
Cuddles is
surrounded.
By the way.
Yeah, no, you picked the dragon dice for guys.
Jump them out from behind the bushes.
The other side.
Yep, as they surprise you guys.
Oh, great.
Surprise!
Jack.
Surprise, we're being attacked.
So don't surprise us.
How do you say it?
I have a dagger of warning.
Look at that. They're all nice
Surprise
and clumped together.
It's a fair. However, you get a warning, and then these bad guys appear. So
Spidey senses.
put the white guy behind the other
Booster
one
senses.
and off to one side.
That sounds racist.
What?
It does.
Because I want it to be more realistic.
It's fine. They're still in a 20 by 20 area.
Put the one purple one in the middle, more over towards the other group.
It's fine. They're still in a 20 by 20 radius.
Okay. So
White girl.
I need everyone to roll initiative.
About time we get to kill something.
I know it's been
too bad.
It's only 8:30 though.
Yeah, because
That's 21.
All right,
initiative bonus.
just a sec. Oh,
A1. What? I got that one.
Yeah, I wanted to cast spike growth right in the middle. Too
all right.
bad.
Who has over a 20?
21.
But my initiative is right.
Wow.
You have the thing that lets you switch your initiatives?
Who has between 15 and 20?
Alert?
15.
Is that with the alert feat? Yeah.
Do you have alert feet?
No.
Do you have the alert feet?
She wants to cast Spike
10 to
Growth.
15?
That would be good. Yeah, because then they get disadvantage on the rolls.
Well, I have because spike growth.
And who am I missing? I got Tarslov, I got Hickory. Lilihip, what do you got?
6.
That's
And what do you got, Prior? 3!
What?
3.
Get up next to one of those guys.
I've just about given up on this die. I think it's rolled out. It's done.
Difficult terrain. Into.
I think those rounded edges are kind of
Okay,
it's not helping you anymore.
I could still. You can jump.
Yeah, I don't know what the deal is.
Jump and get.
I've recovered 2 sets of dice that are over 40 years old. I ain't rolled better than this crap. I bought them just like 6 months ago.
All right, leading us off, Foreman. Sorry, Tarslov. My A looked like an O.
I will.
Oh, it's Tarslav's turn?
Yeah.
They're in the perfect spots. They're in the perfect position.
Do I have any idea about how reactive they are?
What's that?
Do I have any idea about how reactive they are?
Yeah, what do we see?
Reactive? Oh, they're attacking you guys. They're ambushing you.
No, I know.
Like what race is it?
Basically, do I know?
Warforged.
Warforged? No. No. No.
And you recognize that they have marketable order blades on their arms.
Oh no!
Do they know about the blimp?
You don't know.
Maybe no.
That was also a long distance from here.
Yeah.
Town.
I don't know how fast news travels.
Oh, no.
Because the assassins on the airship, I remember they survived.
Some of them did.
Some of them did.
Yep.
And
No, but no.
the 3 in the front, they're Warforged.
Yes, they're all Warforged. They're
They're
two
not
different
that
kinds.
little.
No, they're not that little. Or maybe they are, but they're just badasses. Oh.
Carry.
They look like they have some sort of blade built into their arm.
Okay, arm blades.
And they may have something else on the other arm.
Okay. I will. Mind Sliver. The one in the front left.
Front left?
Yeah.
Left.
Okay. My left.
Yeah.
Yeah, right here.
That side?
Yeah.
Got it. Okay. What's the save? Or is it an attack? I don't know.
It's an 18 intelligence.
It's just a line.
Misses. Fails.
I'm wondering if there's any chance I can recover one of those arm blades.
That's 12 psychic damage.
Okay.
And takes a die 4 off its next saving throw before the end of my next turn.
Okay.
Oh, wait.
Is that it?
Yes.
Anything else?
Nope.
Okay. Kit.
Do it. Drop it. Drop the handle.
You might as well. Above table, before I do this, is there any chance of recovering the arm blade?
You, yes.
Okay. 5th level fireball.
Okay.
You don't
That's.
save your spell slots for the big bad.
I have a 6th level. I have 2 other high level ones after this.
So,
It's a Dex
Dex
15.
15.
If you can't be with the big bad you love the big bad you're with.
What are you wearing?
All right.
Big bad you're
The white one in the back fails. The front, wait, T4?
Yes, a D4 off the next save.
Oh, it's a quote.
The 3 that we countered.
It still succeeds. Succeeds. So the 3 in the front succeed.
Wow.
The 1 in the back fails. Give me damage.
That's a dex save.
Yeah.
That is 32 damage.
As the 3 in the front move, they are rapid. They are quick. How much damage?
32.
32 damage. Okay. So that means half is 16.
Your sister.
She did another big chunk of mushroom.
What madness is going on over here?
Nothing.
All right. Created the monster. All right, moving on. That brings us to the scouts.
Oh, the scouts. And they're good at dex.
I can see that.
So starting with the one on the left, it's going to run up to Hickory.
This
Other
one?
left.
Oh, I can't reach that.
This one?
Yep.
Gonna run up to Hickory?
Yep. The next one over is going to run up to Kit.
Like here?
No, right next to his friend. Yep.
So up to me, not up to Kit.
Oh, is that? I'm
I'm
sorry,
the
you're
first.
standing right in front of Kit. Yes. Okay.
Human shield.
And then the other, that last one is going to run up into the spot right in front of. Who's got the flail? Is that you?
Yeah.
Right there.
Wow, they are fast.
And what about the boss in the back?
Absolutely. What's
It's not his turn yet. So they are all going to attack. You're standing next.
He's not going to hit.
So one of them's going to go after. Let's see. This didn't quite. Yeah. Okay. So one of them's going to go after Lilith with 3 attacks.
Oh, they have 3 attacks.
Welcome to tier 3 or whatever. Yeah.
Wow.
It's
Tier 3.
12 doesn't hit, right? How about a 19?
that beats it.
Okay, and then 22. All right, and so you will take 24 total slashing damage from 2 attacks that hit.
That's not a small amount.
And then, well, we're going to hold off on that. Let's see. The next one is going to go after Kit with 3 attacks. Oh, sorry. I forgot.
You forgot.
Yes, they have pack tactics. There's another one next to you. So, I'm going to none of them crit. So, against Kit with advantage. 10-foot tall, gray stone, covered upright, all around it. The surface of the wall. Does 22 hit you?
Yes.
Then a 23 and a 25 will also hit you.
Probably, yeah.
Take 36 points of slashing damage.
You see, that's not as worrying as it used to be. That's definitely not a small amount of health.
And then the one right in front of Taraslav.
Yes.
It's
afraid.
it wants pack tactics. Wait, we got fear? Why do we got fear?
No, because it sees me.
Oh no, it doesn't give two shits about you.
You're flesh and bone.
Actually, it is going to go after you. You're ugly.
Yes, quite.
If you wanted it to go after E, you could have it go after E.
So it's not. Well, it's fine. I already decided it. So we got a 19.
Nope.
22. Nope. What's your armor class?
24.
I know, but what's your? How are you 24? I'm just curious.
Like +1.
Oh, you got
fighting
plate
style,
+1 from somewhere? Okay.
Yeah. And shield +2.
Oh, yeah, shield +1. Okay, all right. That's legit, I guess. He misses on all three attacks. All right. And then, because they have a dash without provoking opportunity attacks available, what's that?
As a bonus action.
As a bonus action, they're all going to duck. Two of them are going to duck back around that bush, out of sight. And then one's going to duck back around that bush.
Okay, that's fine.
They have attempted to leave my threatened area.
Without triggering opportunity attacks. It says it right there. Sorry.
Damn.
All right.
Well, he didn't hit your.
And by the way, all three of them have full. They've taken full cover behind the bush.
Very good. They will not see it coming, yes?
So
How big are these bushes again?
15 feet around and probably 10 or so feet tall.
Ooh, that's
Okay,
70.
He doesn't know. Nah.
You know, just saying, this would be a good
Just
time
that.
for AoE attacks.
Ikari.
Bunch of barrage.
Your turn.
Took me a second.
Oh,
Why is he calling on me? That was immediate. No, you shouldn't have had to think about it. It was just wrong.
Okay. Can you run up to the guy in the back without poking?
Yeah, you saw where they went.
Go to the guy in the back. He looks.
You're going up to the guy in the back?
Yeah.
Okay, run up to him.
Oh, bro.
Help her out.
Yep. No, which one? Yep, right there.
Yep.
White guy.
And then
And I'll say you took a little jog around in order to avoid opportunity attack. Yeah.
I was like, that's totally possible. They're 15 feet
Yeah,
apart.
she's got plenty of movement.
The range,
Shit.
Obviously.
As you do.
reckless and frenzy, and then just like
And then what?
reckless and frenzy. 28 to hit.
Hits.
I'm so OCD with it.
I didn't do the numbers. She did. I just like laying them out so I know where they are.
It's 21 damage. Okay.
Wait, no, we have 14. Oh, it's a 7. I thought it was a 1. 14. 27.
Wait, if it went from a 7 to a 1, it should be 6 more.
Went from a 1 to a 7. She misread the.
So it should be 6 more.
Yeah. So she went from 21 to 27.
Got it.
Yeah. She misread the 1 as the 7 as a 1.
Got it.
And then I have a second on that.
Okay, do it.
Wait. You rolled damage before you rolled. 24 to hit.
24 hits.
Has a balcony window that's shut. Imagine shut it.
20 damage.
20 more. Okay, got it.
Yep.
The guy's not bloody yet, but he's getting there.
Or lower.
Yep. Sorry, just checking on something. Lilith, or sorry, Torment.
I'm going to
I will yell that I
fly up here
There we go.
in the air. Shoot an arrow with this guy.
Okay.
Lightning arrow.
Flying riser.
Put me up on top.
Put them on top of it. It's a platform. It's a flying
where I am.
platform. Put them on top of it.
Got it.
There you go. Oh, you're asking when. That makes
It takes him a while, but he eventually gets it.
All right, shoot him.
Do I do the go or do I do the spell?
Wait.
Lightning arrow.
Read lightning arrow.
Read lightning arrow. Let's see. I think you make the attack in the. I can't remember that one.
It's a ranger only spell, so it's a little obscure.
It is the bow.
Okay. Make your bow attack. And then light him up.
17.
17. That hits. You can't parry that. Yep.
I think he takes the.
Oh, wait. Sorry, no, that misses. I was looking at the wrong stat block.
Are we gonna search the room? How long will that take?
That misses. I'll shoot at him again then.
Okay.
Around this thing?
16 that misses through there.
16 misses as well. Yep.
Okay.
I'm just gonna take
All right. Then we're up to Little Hip.
Awesome.
Little Hip.
Okay. Omnom's going to move up here.
find the key to the shuttle.
And then for my action, I'm going to cast Spike Growth.
Okay.
It is a 20-foot radius.
Circles or squares.
Yeah.
Yep.
So I'm just trying to figure out. I want it to end right in front of me. So that makes the center point.
Use a different color.
I will. I'm just trying to find the center.
Okay.
Center point.
Can I have Puddles move? No attack. Just move.
Yeah.
One point.
Yeah.
Yep.
I think.
Spike growth.
Do you not have? Oh wait. What was Cuddles gonna do?
Nothing. I'm just moving in.
Okay. So that means this whole.
Wow.
What's going on with flanking?
I think you just caught one of our teammates in your spectrum.
Well, if they don't move, it doesn't
As long
matter.
as they don't move.
It'd be even funnier if I did color spray.
If they move a lot.
Yep.
It'd
That's
be
why I put it in.
even funnier if they came out and I did color spray.
What?
Color spray.
What did you cast?
Spike Growth.
Spectrum.
Yep. So the green area
Damn.
is spike growth now, which is invisible. Are you going to tell anybody about it?
No.
Okay. So your allies don't know there's spike growth either.
Nope.
Got it.
Thank you.
All right.
Thank you.
Thank you. Yep.
Wait, no, that's not the end of my turn.
All right. What else you got?
I'm going to attack.
Inside of the spectrum.
Yeah, he's not moving. He moved before I put up Spike Growth.
Oh, yeah.
So.
That's why I did that.
Yep.
Okay.
She thinks about her action before she takes.
You stopped him.
I did.
I should probably start doing that.
You could have told me it was happening that way, but you didn't. So this time,
Maybe just a little bit.
Okay. Is it 13 hit?
Nope.
14.
Nope.
Okay, that's my turn.
All right.
See, but my turn is productive. I'm trying to get them to stay there.
No, yeah, you're gonna kill all of us. Damn Amanda. It's okay.
Wait. Let me just say.
Well, we know she casts something,
Yes.
and we know what she's capable of. So
No, it's only when they can't see the area when it's cast.
What's that?
It's only when they can't see the area when it's cast.
Well, the spikes are invisible. The spike growth
No,
itself.
no. It says it's camouflage to look natural. So when a creature can't see the area when it's cast, then it
Does it say if the creature can't see the area when it's cast?
it does say any creature that can't see the area when the spell is cast.
Oh, they've nerfed it a little bit then. Okay. So everybody who could see that area knows there's something going on. Okay. Good to know.
They found the things that are not going to
The Blade Lieutenant is, since there's an Iniquity right here, is going to go ahead and unleash 3 longsword attacks.
So Charlotte, I don't know. That's just gonna right to it. It's not gonna hit it. Hold on, what kind of damage? 4 per 5 feet.
Does a 20
Yeah,
a 1 hit?
yeah. You're
Okay, and then I also have a crit. So the 21, you take 20 slashing damage, half to 10. The crit. Oh, I hate doing this math. 16 times 2, 32 plus 4 is 36 points of damage, half to 18. 28 total. Woo. And then the third one missed. As a bonus action, he's going to command one of his allies to also shoot a bolt at you from a crossbow mounted in one of his arms. And that is going to be a 22 to hit. Sorry, 24 to hit. Yeah. And then that is 9 piercing damage, so take 4.
I mean, she has 161 total, and she still has 159 right now.
Yeah, talk to me after you lose that 100.
Okay.
That's a little
Prior.
Except the dwarf barbarians.
Prior.
Dwarf barbarians.
Oh my god, okay.
Yeah, it's finally your turn.
I like to be tapers.
I don't know if I can I see through this thing that she just...
Yeah, you can see through it. You just know that it's dangerous to walk on it.
Okay. So I think if I go here, I can see that guy was shooting with a guiding bolt.
I'll give it to you. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Guiding bolt. What's that?
Nope.
What'd you say?
She forgot to move.
Oh.
But that's a Lilith problem.
That is something. She did that so well.
What's that?
13.
13 misses. Nope. Alrighty. So that brings us back to the top, Tarslov.
Okay. And Taroslav. Let me.
This is
You want to get there?
It's a bush that should be going through. That would be difficult terrain.
Not if I Misty Step through it.
Correct. Make a perception check, see if you can see the spot that you want to land, though.
Yeah, that's true.
You can misty step from right there, but you have
Yeah, you would have to be able to see where he's landing.
You can misty step right here.
Or Misty step 10 feet in the air and just take it.
It's fun.
It's not that much damage, so.
Yeah. What's this white guy?
He seems to be commanding these guys.
Is he a caster?
He is also a warforged. He hit with the sword during his turn.
Okay.
you can drop right here with a misty step if you go up to the edge. And you could probably see it right there.
I'm going to.
And by the way, Misty Step, you could also get on, I would say you can get on top of the cliff if you want to.
I thought the cliff was insurmountably high.
It-
You didn't say that.
With a Misty Step, it might be surmountable.
So we couldn't climb. I have a climb speed of 40 feet. So he can step up 30 feet. I can't climb it.
I didn't even think about your ridiculous climb speed. So.
That's just a ranger thing. His climb speed of 45 feet.
I'm going.
I should have given you an actual number. It's 30 feet tall.
Okay.
Eldritch Blast.
It is now, at least.
And I'm Eldritch Blasting at the guy in the white.
Okay.
3.
Did you move or you stayed there?
I'm just going to stay there.
Okay.
Oh, that's awesome.
That's good.
13 to hit.
Does not hit.
15 to hit.
Does not hit.
Okay.
That's it. That's it. The third one wasn't even worth mentioning.
The third one was another 3.
I'm sorry to hear that. All right.
I'm going to
Yeah.
put these in dice jail for
Boom, boom, boom.
Yeah.
Nothing, nothing, nothing.
Yeah.
They all miss.
Okay.
Impact the cliffside.
I don't.
Yeah, they do impact the cliffside. You're that far off.
Okay. It's the mist.
You were thinking they did this.
I don't want to go into your spell because then they don't have any reason
All
to
right.
move.
Hit. Kick.
A whole lot I can do with
Here's the question.
Question?
If he changes into a bat,
Yeah.
look at that, flies up to the cliff and unbats,
Is that my action?
is that his entire turn?
You'd have to read Cloak with the Bat.
Let me read it.
I'm pretty sure it takes an action.
It's either an action or bonus action.
Right.
That's not a bad idea, though.
Yeah, to get up on the cliff.
It'll
is
get
not
you
a
out of trouble.
Look at the mat was fun.
Unless they give you the command jump.
It does not specify like anything. in
So
that.
you would have to take the magic action in order to activate.
So could I?
It would be
make
an-
a
it would be
weapon
your
action after that.
What's that?
Could I? Is that my?
You'd have a bonus action and movement after that. Well, you'd have a bonus action.
So no weapon
Action
action.
is the most
No, it's
logical.
But you can still get there, and then on your next turn, you can
Yeah,
do it.
Yeah,
and he would be out of the way.
that's fair. Yeah, I'll close to the bat.
All right, so you can activate Cloak with the Bat and then fly up there.
Yep, that is 40 feet of flying.
Okay.
It's
You can just move 40 feet in whatever direction you like, including diagonal.
Did you take that from the community chest this week?
No, you
No,
don't.
that's from Eberron.
That's remember.
It's a great city item. Really good.
That's only a day.
yeah. Could I walk the rest of the way in position?
You have. You can go straight diagonal. You're fine flying. Yeah.
Gonna do that. Yeah.
Okay. Are you going to stay as a bat or not?
I'm gonna unbat. No,
Unbat. Okay.
That is my
I'll let you bat and unbat in one.
that
turn.
is my one singular use of Cloak of the Bat for the day.
Yeah. All right. Cool. That brings us to the scouts again. All right. So
They're behind total cover, so that means they can't see us.
they can't see you.
Yeah.
They can see your rabbits and Ikari. And I'm just going to have them all unload on Ikari for fun.
Hey, you're a dwarf. You can take it.
Which, because you're standing next to their lieutenant, they all have pack tactics.
Shit. Yeah, you might be in trouble.
She's
We
fine.
do 129.
I mean, that's the damage.
Does, let's see, let me get the right one up here.
Her AC is 17.
17? Okay. So that's one hit. Crit. 2 hits. That's one of them. So 2 hits and a crit so far. Hit. miss, hit. One more to go. Hit, hit, hit.
It's one.
9 attacks.
No, you're at 7 hits and 1 crit. That one.
7 hits, 1 crit, 1 miss. Yes. So the 7 hits,
Plus food.
you take 9 each, so you take 4 each for the 7 hits, so 28. And then for the crit, you take 13 half to 6.
So it was worth doing this because their crossbows hit so much weaker
They do hit weaker, yeah.
than their swords.
Yeah.
So my spell was not wasted.
No, it was
Run
not.
out of bullets still.
Yeah, they do 9 with the bullet launchers as opposed to 12.
You're
with
under
the swords.
100, aren't you? Like
You're
87? 95. Okay.
Just barely under 100.
Alright.
All right.
I can still heal you at a distance.
So
Same
that
damage.
brings us to where did we go? Ikari, it's your turn now.
I guess I'm just gonna kind of swing at him. Just kind of swing at him.
Yeah, just keep swinging at the lieutenant. Okay, go ahead.
That's what I do. Are you gonna reckless? Yeah, reckless friendly.
Okay.
Do that every time. 16 hit.
16 does.
Okay.
Just. Oh wait, that's melee. Ah. As a reaction, he parries your blow, and that one misses.
11 second attack, so.
Yep.
This is 27 hit.
27 does hit.
That means you get friendly dice.
Yeah, it only adds 3 AC when he does his parry. So last turn, it was no point.
What? Can I not type when I start them?
35.
35 points of damage. Got it. And by the way, now he looks bloody. All right. That brings us to Tormund.
Move me right in front of those two guys.
Yep.
Yep.
Okay.
I'm gonna swing down at him with my sword.
Okay.
The one, are they? Or is either one damaged?
The one to the left is more damage than the other one.
I'll swing at the one to the left.
Okay.
Does it count as a character?
14 does not hit.
14 does not hit.
Well, then actually maybe, yeah.
30.
30 hits.
Wait, is that a crit?
No.
Okay.
12 points of damage.
12 points of damage. Okay.
Cuddles is gonna fly over and bite him too.
Okay.
Is he still flying while he's biting?
Yeah.
Cuddles.
Fly over right next to the guy on the
Left
left.
guy.
Yep. Okay.
Yep.
There.
Good thing. Okay.
He rolled a nat 20.
I saw.
Very nice.
Crit. Roll that critical damage.
1d6 plus 5. 7, 14 plus 4 fire damage, so 18.
18.
Yep.
That's doubling both the dice.
Yep.
Okay.
I didn't double the fire damage. Did you double the fire damage too?
Yep.
I'll then another 4 on top of that.
Okay, so it's 18.
22. It was 18 to begin with.
Oh, 18. 22. Okay.
Good job, Cuddles.
Got it. This guy is now looking bloody. Or oily, or whatever. All right. That brings us to next up, Lilham.
Okay. I'm gonna have Omnom attack first.
Okay.
This is a 28 hit
Yes.
and a 23.
Yes.
Okay. He does 8. So, actually, on the first one, does that only happen when? Okay, that's all when he charges. I keep forgetting whenever he charges and does damage, he can automatically knock prone if they're a certain
Oh,
size.
okay.
But he didn't charge.
Nope.
I'm just
Yep.
10 on the first one.
Okay. Damage.
Yes. And 14 on the second.
So 24 total.
Yes.
Okay.
And then for my action, I am going to cast Starry Wisp.
Okay. Same guy. Okay.
17.
17. Will hit. He doesn't. Yep. You can't do anything about that.
38. 17. And he can't be invisible.
What?
17 and he can't be invisible.
Okay. 17 damage.
And he's basically
He's glowing.
yes, and he's glowing. He's glowing. Can't be invisible.
And it actually doesn't matter because with that, he's glowing corpse.
He's a glowing corpse. Okay.
Yep. That was one hit point more than he had. Yep. Okay.
That's awesome.
So take him out. All right. That brings us to his turn. Don't need that anymore. Friar.
I'd like to try a Sacred Flame on this guy.
Okay.
So I don't know what his dex is like in that morass, but he needs a dex
It's
save.
a dex save.
19. Discuss.
Even with his +5, he fails.
Yeah.
Ooh.
12.
12 points of damage on right guy. Got it. All right. Next up, we have Tarslav.
Are you still Ikari? Are you still hurt?
Yeah.
My my puffin can deliver a touch spell, right?
You're put.
You're
Oh,
familiar?
Yeah.
Can it fly?
Yeah, it can fly. It's a puffin.
Yeah. I think so.
Okay.
Muffins can only swim. But
No,
You can put him up.
Fly 2.
fly.
like I thought they were like penguins. They could only swim.
This is a flying puppet.
Yeah, it flies.
It is a magical muffin. I don't know.
So now that I'm thinking about it,
Muffins can fly.
there we go. Thank you, Google.
What, do you want something to represent your play?
No, it's okay. I'm going to deliver
30 feet long. Yeah. Is there a whiff?
fourth level.
Just 30 feet.
Yeah.
64.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Acid. Wow. Acid against metal and blood. How much? 64. If a creature covered in the acid takes. Creature covered in the acid.
Yeah, there's a new scaling for healing. It's nice.
Start of 8 week turns. Should be all.
Nice.
Yeah. Do it.
45 health.
45.
Yep.
Shit. It's like staring at a wall.
That's a lot.
Yeah.
I gamble with it.
How much were you down, Ikari?
95 out of 161.
Okay, so that brought most of that back. Nice.
I'm
Good.
at 40 now.
Good. Nice. All right, Euler for the win.
And I'm gonna duck
Ooh,
behind that bush.
There's
Anything else?
Nope, that's it.
All right, kid.
Going to cast Tasha's Caustic Brew.
Okay.
Watch him out. Step
What's
forward.
that do? I don't
Step
remember.
forward real fast. And
So what's that do?
it is a 30-foot line of acid.
Lined up.
Oh no! Wait, what was that cauldron spell they just came out with?
Oh, that's Tasha's bubbling cauldron.
I was like,
Like, how the hell's that gonna work? Yeah.
right? I was mixing it
So,
up.
is this a sage?
It's a Dex 15.
Next to,
Tasha will like that you used.
and you're going across
Straight line.
30 of them.
I'll hit all of them. It'll end up.
I will allow it. However, technically it's diagonally down, so
Or you could say it's diagonally across and then it just falls.
You don't play with
It is
that.
acid.
You never play
It's-
with
I never play with that, so I'm going to allow it. Like I said,
Pythagoras now.
that's a 14.
Got it.
That is less, and that's a crit. So the first two take full damage. The last one takes half. I'm guessing.
I don't actually know. Let me,
Unsuccessful save.
let me check.
Tasha's gonna be happy that you used your spell.
I mean, it's a level
Tell her all about it when we get back.
Yeah, you got to make sure you tell her that she used her spell.
She's gonna be happy.
I don't.
Oh, that
It
one.
doesn't say anything. It doesn't specify anything about.
Doesn't say what happens if you save.
What?
No,
Not that I can
has
see.
no save specifications.
Read it out loud, please. 'Cause I'm
A
curious.
stream of acid emanates from you in a 30-foot a line 30-foot line long and 5 feet wide in the direction you choose. Each creature in the line must succeed or be covered in acid for the spell's duration, or until a creature uses its action to scrape or wash the acid off itself or another creature. A creature covered in the acid takes 2d4 damage at the start of each of its turns. So no effect on the creature that's saved.
Got it.
And the others, at the start of their turn, will take 2d4 acid damage.
They also take.
So does that one take the initial
64.
damage and then no additional?
It's 64 upon it hitting them as well.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
Yes.
I didn't see that part.
Yeah,
Okay.
it's at the very beginning.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, can you read
So
it again?
roll the 64.
That's 12 damage for both of them, and then it's going to be another It's going to be another 2d4
At the beginning
at
of
the
the
beginning of their turn.
Right. So 12, you said?
Yes. Should I do the d4 now? The 2d4s now?
No.
No,
Wait
it's
till
the next
the beginning of the turn.
Yeah.
You rolled 64. Yeah, 12 is average. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So.
I was trying to get around how do I do damage without also blowing up my teammates?
No, I'm liking that you're thinking strategically now. It's awesome.
Yes.
Hey,
I'm actually
They
using.
don't ask how big the galleon is. Yeah.
I'm actually using the 10 intelligence I have for something.
All right. That brings us to the scout's turn.
Oh, so it's the start of their turn.
It is the start of the turn.
5 damage to both.
2d4? Yep. I should have just had you roll around. I forgot they're coming next.
I knew it was going to be their turn afterwards, but I didn't.
That's why I mentioned it. No. It's an action to scrape it off, right?
Yeah, it's an action to strip it off of either themselves or another creature.
Scrape it off of each other.
That would be interesting.
Ew.
That would also be their whole turn though.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna see how tough these guys are feeling. One of them uses his turn to scrape off the acid. Yeah, the one furthest to the left. The other one,
The one closest to Kit.
yes, the one closest to Kit, The other one is going to aim his bolt launcher at Kit
Okay.
and make 3 attacks.
Yeah.
I forget. Eberron weapons are a little weird.
Does a 17 hit you?
No.
How about an 18?
18 right on spot.
Okay. So you take 9 points of damage, piercing damage.
Got it. Not great, not terrible.
Okay. And then the furthest one that you missed is going to. Roll dice for that one. With a 2, also going to target you. Because he dodged. He ducked out of the way of that acid.
Yeah.
Didn't take any damage from the spike growth, but nearly did. Again, only 1 hit. 9 more points of damage.
Got it.
All right, that brings us to Hickory.
Still not terrible, not great.
How are you doing?
I'm down to 16. It's not.
Do you need to heal?
It's not a whole lot.
Take too much damage.
All right, so that's
Yeah.
What a
what
60 out of
1d4,
114.
24.
Not terrible.
Take 2
Most of
half
the
to
damage
1.
is dealt really.
2 half to 1.
What appreciate
Two
heal,
ones.
don't need a heal. Right?
Nice.
Can I even get to you? I guess I can do one of my friends.
Oh, you're the
It is.
You're up on a cliff.
yeah, yeah. But I'm leaning over the cliff right now. You could probably hit
do
me.
is see it.
Which one are you aiming at?
Mine.
The one all the way towards
touch
Kit
you.
looks more hurt.
It's more beneficial.
Okay.
Touch an arrow.
Other way? Okay.
Arrow.
Got it.
Yeah, that's
Roll the
that's
attack
something
first.
to come up with.
Yeah.
I'm assuming reckless, etc.
You take 1d10 of damage, and you're also
26?
1d10.
Yes, hits.
What is it? Lay on hands.
Yeah, I can either the cure needs is a touch, which is D8s. The healing word is
Ooh.
a ranged spell.
It's one of the few times Savage Attacker might be nice.
How many do you
What's that? 20?
Well, it depends on
Okay.
what level.
Do you cleave?
Yeah.
Okay, roll that
If
attack.
it's fourth level, it would be like 80 for one.
I'd say it's safe for now. I'm not anywhere critical.
Hits.
Uh, wait, no. No, plus. It's plusing. Because you have to minus your 5, so it's your 15.
15 damage. Okay,
And then I have a second attack. Which are you doing?
got it.
Uh,
And cleave is once on your turn, right?
yeah.
Okay.
Which one are you attacking now?
The one closer to Kit.
Okay, I guess I'll attack that one.
All right.
27 to hit.
Hits. You cut him down completely. He's gone.
Cut him so hard.
The one closest to you, Kit, is off the board.
Nice.
He's the one who was wasted his turn screaming that.
Yeah, well, he did it partly because he was more hurt.
Imagine being melted to death and you're just cut.
I know very well how this feels, yes.
Moving on. Torment.
Yes, on the whole side of face.
Oh.
I'll swing at that guy.
Sword.
Yes.
Oh, yeah. I forgot you're flying up there. Yep.
Yeah,
Got
the
it.
little guy that's left there.
Like, imagine.
28.
Hits.
Gross when they burn you.
Like yes, when you go to dentist and he pull teeth and you hear them coming out of your skull, the smell of your own melting flesh, indescribable.
Second attack missed.
Okay.
You're doing a pretty good job of
Is
describing.
that it?
Oh, good.
Phil's gonna bite him again.
Okay.
But I understand.
I try to give vivid story. You know.
19 hits.
Yeah, I know I'm not going to sleep tonight, so that's good.
Neither will I. I will weep all night.
I'm just going to rock back and forth.
Yes,
13.
Oh my God! Oh no! Oh, it is terrible.
So 15 and 18 is 33. 30. 18 and 13.
Oh, okay. You're right.
Pull fast one on me. You're better than that.
I was thinking 15 and 18 for some reason.
That guy is now definitely bloodied at this point. All right, more than bloodied at this point. That brings us to Lilith.
I'm going to if Amnon jumps, can he get his charge attack?
She's actually he pushed her into the
How far can you jump if you want to jump?
14, but if you round it to 15, so 3 squares. So if he ran 10 feet, then jumped to 15.
If he's got, sure, let's say that's part of the charge, that's fine.
Okay.
Since, yes, having a jackalope land in you would be bad.
Give me just a second, sorry. I accidentally exited my character sheet.
Okay.
I've never been close to one, but I wouldn't want to be close to one either.
Okay.
No, they don't exist, right?
Yeah.
Okay, good. Just
Sure
check.
they do. I saw a taxidermist that had one.
Okay.
Once I was a kid, I was like, man, are those real?
This was a chimera.
Yeah, that too.
Okay. So I'm not going how many spectra. So if you take 2 damage.
Is he gonna hop out of the spectrum?
Can he? He can. He can. Yeah.
You tell him. Don't.
Yeah, he can.
Do not doubt your.
Well, I don't. What's the standing jump?
It's at least, it's at least fine.
Is it
He's
half?
got it. He's got it.
Okay, fine. He's a rabbit. Fine.
Surely grab it.
Okay, so when he hops back in, he will take my 2 damage.
Half rabbit, half antelope.
So he's going to jump out and then jump back in.
Okay. Got it. Take 2 points of damage. Yep.
Yep, he takes 2 points of damage. 2 whole points. So much. What? 2 whole points. Yep. I was lucky and rolled 2 ones. So that's what he did for me. Yes. Does a 19 hit?
And 19 doesn't.
It does. Okay. Shit. Okay, so that means he is.
BAR with your own dice.
Yeah, don't touch mine. That means he's automatically prone because I'm assuming
Okay.
he's smaller than large.
Yes.
Okay.
How much damage?
Organized like that. He's facing the right way. 14.
14 damage. Okay. Oh, this guy's actually in pretty good shape.
That's because I was.
Yeah, nobody's really again attacking him.
Now he's bloodied.
It's like millstick, like no damage.
Okay.
Second.
And that was with advantage. Okay. Yeah.
Oh! That's an 11 on this.
11 damage on that one.
Yeah. And then I am going to move over here. Wait, no, here. Can I see the one over there? If I move right here.
Yes.
Okay. I'm going to cast Starry Mist.
Okay.
A 14 doesn't hit.
No.
Then I'm going to move. That's my turn.
Amazon does sell smudge sticks if you want to cleanse your dice.
All right. That brings us to. I lost it. Prior.
All right, well, I'll try a Sacred Flame on him again. It says
Okay.
Dex
Oh.
DC 19.
Does Prone give him disadvantage on Dex saves?
He saves. Oh. It does. Yes. Now he fails.
Teamwork, making the dream work.
And he rolled a natural 19 the first time. Second time he rolled a 7. Which even with his +5 wasn't enough.
14.
14 points of damage. All right.
It's starting to get embarrassing. I'm really missing.
To be fair, that wasn't on you rolling. That was on them rolling whenever you do saving throws.
Anything I touch or I'm
Got him. All right. Tarslav.
Yes. Well, it is difficult to hit prone target with ranged, so I will step out from bush and zing this standing one with Eldritch Blast. This is the name of it. Eldritch Blast. Reveal. Not good. 18.
18. Just hits.
Very good. So there's 2 hits.
Damage?
They will do damage, yes.
It's a good idea. I suppose it's technically optional.
7.
Have enough.
7 force damage.
Okay. Total?
Yes.
All right. Got it.
He does not ask the question.
One question.
More damage is required.
More damage is required. Yeah.
Yes, yes.
So how do you want to do it then to get in?
Yeah.
It is 9:23. I mean, at some point.
I know you guys slogging through these guys, but it is a bit of a slog. We can hand wave this if you guys want to, because you guys are going to kill them. It's just going to take a little bit of time.
I don't know. Should I?
Do you guys need to get going?
No.
Oh,
She's
okay.
looking for the baggie for the. Yeah.
I mean,
Did it over there?
Oh yeah, this isn't it.
are you done with your turn?
Yeah.
All right.
But he has
Oh.
for him.
Yeah.
Let's go. Let's go.
I peek it back behind
I'm sorry, I lost my train of thought here. That was
Tarslav.
Carousel Kit. Yes.
Yeah. Gonna cast.
Wow, I really lost my train of thought there.
Yeah. I'm gonna cast Tasha's Cost Brew again.
Okay.
That
Two
is
guys?
Yep, that's a Dex 15.
Dex 15, which means disadvantage for Mr. Prone. Fails badly.
Yay.
Mr. Standing is okay.
Okay. All right.
Well, he still has it on him.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
That's right.
Beginning of their turn
So they're
But
D4.
it's
coming up. We'll do 2d4. Yeah.
Yep.
So yeah, roll your 64 and then roll your 2d4.
Got it. That is 17 damage for the prone one.
The 6. Okay. And then roll the 2d4.
Got it. That is another 7.
Okay, so we're gonna
well, I think he did the bigger bag, so it goes together.
So that's 7 for both, 17 for prone.
I don't know. I don't know where the other bag is.
Oh, that's fine. They're snack baggies. I got more of them. All right, got it.
That's a nasty spell.
That is a nasty spell.
What is
It's napalm.
It is napalm.
Tasha's at?
It's acid napalm.
Tasha's Caustic Brew. It's a line of acid, 30 feet long.
Okay.
Is it a cantrip?
No, it's I wish. That would be terrible.
So the one next to Ikari is going to swing. That was
It goes down to level
Yeah.
1. It only does 2d4.
that is a miss.
Still good. Still really good.
Ikari does 18.
It does 2d4 at level 1.
Okay.
And then
So
it
2 hits on you
increases
with the blades. So
there.
12 each, reduced to 6 each. 12 total.
Yeah, it doubles the dice number.
The other one is going to use half his movement to stand up. Does that trigger spike growth?
That's up to you.
I can read spec
Yeah,
notes for you.
read it and tell me your opinion.
Tell you my opinion.
Yeah.
Then he takes damage. He takes all the damage, and now he's dead.
Spike growth. The ground in a 20-foot radius sphere centered on a point within range sprouts hard spikes and thorns. The area becomes difficult terrain for the duration. So that's all of his movement?
Yeah, it is actually.
That would make
Wow.
sense. Yes.
I forgot about the difficult terrain part.
When a creature moves into or within the area, it takes 2d4 piercing damage for every 5 feet.
It didn't travel,
No.
therefore no damage.
The whole like line damage with
Just stood.
the inability to move is a nice combo.
It didn't move 5 feet.
It
took
could be-
all of its
could be
movement.
asking
Took all of his movement just to stand up. All right, and he's going to shoot at Hickory 3 times.
At disadvantage. What?
Why?
Because I'm not.
That's true. It's a straight roll because he has advantage with backpack.
Okay.
2 misses, however.
Still, because half his pack is dead.
Well, he only needs one friend. One hit.
Two.
9 points, so 4 piercing.
Not enough for a
He has 3 friends.
All right.
Himself and I.
So brings us to Hickory. Your turn.
Okay.
This guy right in front of you just hit you with his arm blade 3 times.
He must die.
He must die.
Yes.
Swing at him. 25 hit.
Yes. Actually, yeah.
What else?
I'm just gonna cross it off now. I'm serious. Can you do less than 14 points of damage?
No, I got 38.
You killed him.
30. You just killed it. You cut him in
You
half.
cut him in half. Yep.
This guy?
Yep.
I'll do the hand axe to returning the other one.
I forgot that you basically.
I forgot that existed too. That's great.
Yeah.
Do it.
Okay.
That's brutal.
As she angrily throws the axe.
30, 20. Yeah, wait.
Be cool if they had a chain on it.
It's
I wonder if you could do like the get over here with it returning.
no, it teleports back.
That'd be cool.
There are
17.
17. There are some monsters with weapons like that.
So she throws it and goes off of its middle head.
Actually, it sticks into it, and then it vanishes from it and it appears in her hand. Yeah. As it basically teleports back to her hand. He has 2 hit points left. I'm just going to call him dead. So, you guys have defeated the Blade Scouting Party. Which, by the way, just for flavor, this is kind of the atmosphere you guys are marching around in.
So exciting.
So,
That's awesome.
it's
Yeah, I'm
dismal.
not used to that.
It is
It is
dismal.
very old England.
So they had what? They had what on them?
They had the scouts. So for magic items for this week, arm blade,
That's a magic item?
Yeah, you have to attune to it. Use it.
and I'm gonna in theory the fleshy types should have to remove an arm and put a fake one on, but this is easy.
Yeah, that's right. I should be the only one that's able to use it.
You may be the only one who's able to use it. So
It's they just rope it to their arm.
so arm blade, short long sword.
Just one longsword?
Oh no, it's better than that. So arm blade longsword and arm blade javelin and arm blade short sword and
These are choices?
no, these are you're getting all 4 of these.
Arm blade, javelin, longsword.
Javelin, long sword, short sword. They don't have the bolt thrower, so you don't get that.
The butt.
Bolt.
You said
I would love the bolt thrower.
you said they had
Bolt.
you said they had a bolt thrower.
Please.
But it's a monster weapon, not in the inventory.
So we can't cut it off his hand.
You can, it just doesn't exist.
All right.
But you get the javelin. Yeah, sure. It's pretty good.
Arm
Yeah.
blade longsword.
Anybody need
arm
help
blade
cutting their
javelin,
arm off?
Arm blade
I'll
short sword.
help.
Is there anything else you got?
That's it. You're a great.
That's it so far. So
Oh,
you
you
guys.
also get a potion of
So-
great
Oh yeah,
healing.
and a potion of greater healing.
So
For sure.
Now
I mean-
remember, we're still in this adventure. So if any of these items get consumed or destroyed,
Right.
you guys don't get one.
Greater.
Healing potion. So this is a good place to stop for today.
Nice.
We've got a couple more good things, good bits to do next week.
All right, look. If you don't use the potion, we each get one. So,
Drink different potions.
yeah, you better die before you drink
Yeah,
that potion.
you guys don't get it today. I do.
Well,
Down to 6.
Yeah, I mean, technically, she's the only one who has it right now.
Yes.
Yes.
We'll rest, relax.
I've got enough healing spells. You should be here.
Well, and yeah, you guys
I
should
have
be
healing-
bringing
I
two
have healing
consumables
spells,
at
she
this
has
point, so there
healing
should be
spells.
plenty of potions. Whatever. And if you're not bringing scrolls and shit, I mean, I'm all for scrolls and stuff.
So, will we have a short rest before next session, or are we picking up right where
You're picking up right here.
So no rest of any kind.
No rest of any kind.
Got
So
it.
then we need to